Hey guys, welcome to Hydrodynamica, and today I'll be discussing Class E Airspace. So Class E Airspace is pretty complicated. There's a lot of little caveats and exceptions to it, but I try and remember Class E Airspace is pretty much everywhere. Including Class G and E, they make up the majority of the airspace. So Class E Airspace, as a general rule, is over the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and it goes up to from 1,200 or 700 feet AGL, or even the surface, depending on airport environment, and up to flight level 180, or 18,000 feet. But that's not including that. And then it continues past, it starts again at flight level 600, which is, so it is a bit complicated. There's quite a few caveats to it. But I'll start with the minimum visibility requirements. And so below 10,000 feet, it is 3 statute miles of visibility, and above 10,000 feet, it is 5 statute miles of visibility. And the reason for that is that the higher you get up, you're generally going to be dealing with more performance aircraft, and they operate at faster airspeeds, so the amount of time that you have to see and avoid is diminished. Likewise, your minimum cloud clearances below 10,000 feet are 500 below, 1,000 above, 2,000 horizontal. So that's like the Cessna 152 rule I was talking about. That's an easy way to remember it. And then above 10,000, 1,000 below, 1,000 above, and 1 statute mile horizontally, like the F-111 aardvark. And again, because of the reduced rate of separation, that's why they are higher minimums, higher up you go. So then we're going to go to the minimum pilot qualification, student pilot. That's pretty much it. And VFR entry and exit requirements. So there really are none except for one exception, and that's that you must have a transponder at or above 10,000 feet MSL. And then if we keep going down, ATC services, what they provide is traffic advisories, but that's on a workload permitting basis. So if they're busy, they'll just tell you that they're unable at this time, but they also provide IFR separation between the aircraft which are on the IFR flight plan, which you don't have to worry about right now. Okay, so another place where Class E is Victor Airways. So to fly on a Victor airway, you should be operating on the center line of an airway, and airways extend from 1,200 feet AGL to 17,999. The reason it ends there is because Class A airspace starts at flight level 180, but I'll get into that later. So as you can see, in total it's 8 nautical miles. So for this example is Victor 210, and so you see on the center line you got 4 nautical miles of distance in between the center line for a total of 8. So quick note, Victor Airways connect VORs or Vortex. So that's what they're used for. They're just used to fly direct between airways. Okay, and so to know where Class E is, you've got to have an idea of where the other airspaces are. So if I talked again about Class G, or Class Gulf, you got this airport here. So I've included Class D here, and the reason I've included Class D when I'm talking about Class E is Class E is pretty much everywhere unless it's superseded by a more controlled airspace such as Class D, C, or B. So basically here, until you get to the ceiling of Class D, which according to this is 2,500 feet MSL, there is no Class D there. Above it is Class E. And then here you can see the segmented circle is these are both transition zones, and basically transition zones allow traffic which is IFR to transition from the en route environment to the terminal environment. But that's another thing, you're not really going to have to worry about it, you just got to know what it means. So that segmented line is at the surface, and it juts out as well, and that's because there's probably an instrument approach procedure at this example airport. So this is my terrible art, but if you can imagine going from a harder line to a softer, kind of like more shaded line, can't really visualize that very well. But on the softer shaded line, in between where it begins at the surface, is this the floor starts at 700 feet AGL, and on the harder line, it starts at 1,200 feet AGL. So there you have it. That's where Class E Airspace is. If you have any questions, just let me know, because it is complicated, and to be honest, I'm still trying to figure out some of the little caveats myself. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I gave you a general overview of what Class E is about.